Hey guys, how we all doing today? Welcome to CJ's Drop on Life today. And as you can see in the title, this is going to be about deception. And many of you know it's all over today. It has been for quite a while. Deception's an old term, so it's been around for a lot of years. We have it everywhere and it's rampant. You know, you can't do anything anymore. You have it from politicians all the way down to friends and family. I mean, it's an ongoing thing. But more so, the stuff that really bothers me is our political leaders that we elect into office. And some of us don't. We don't all elect the same person. So there's a lot of deception out there. And I think this deception really starts out first and foremost with our news media. Or you go on the internet and you follow a podcast on YouTube or whatever. Everybody has their own opinions, you know, and that's great. Everybody should have their own opinion. That's what makes a free world. But when you start turning away family members, getting in fights with family members because you got difference of opinions, and you don't talk to them anymore because you got difference of opinions. I have people in my family like that, and it's too bad, you know. And but where I'm trying to go with this today is there is so much of it out there. The news and media tries to tell everybody how to think. And you can't listen to them. You know, you can't, and I try not to. It's very hard not to, but I try not to. I try not to listen to these people because it's rhetoric. You know, it's just plain out simple. Most of it are all lies, and like I said, deception. They're telling you lies so you can think one way and so the world can go one way. Even the politicians that are getting elected into office are really just feeding you what you want to hear. You know, Republican, Democrats, whatever the case may be, and whatever you are, that's fine with me. Everybody has to be different. If we only had straight Republican Party, that'd be terrible, wouldn't it? If we only had straight Democratic Party, that'd be terrible, wouldn't it? Because that leads to socialism. And I'm not for socialism. I'm for being free, having our own rights, having what to think, being able to speak your piece, freedom of speech. I am a definite freedom of speech person. And I hope you are too. I hope you are. Follow the amendments, know what the amendments are, and kind of live by them. You know, that's why they're there for. We have men and women that go to war and die over our right to vote and vote in who we want to. But a lot of times the people that we vote in are just deceiving us. They're telling us what we want to hear. You got to make your own judgment on who's best. I mean, both sides, they all have their problems. You know, they have problems. And one side has one problem, the other side has another problem, and you just got to pick between who you want, who you think is the best. Don't let anybody tell you, you know, hey, I'm voting for this, and that's what you should do too. No, you shouldn't. I mean, unless you're on that person's side and you think, yeah, you know, this is great. Okay, yeah, I agree with this person. We're friends, you know, and I agree on a lot of things he says or she says or, you know, family says. Then yeah, go for it. That's totally up to you. But to tell you lies, especially starting in social media, just to hear a lot of it's clickbait too. A lot of the news like I said, I try to go away from. I try not to watch it because I try to clear my head because all it does is run you down. It makes you think bad. It gets you angry. It gets you pumped up in the wrong negative attitude for no reason at all, just because they're saying what they're saying and it's ticking you off. Or someone doesn't want to agree with you because what you heard on a podcast not too long ago, and you're pumped out about that, but they're talking about something else. It's just wrong. So, what I guess I'm trying to say in all this is just be careful out there. And don't let these people get you down. Don't listen to too many of them. Because you can listen to this stuff and it leads you right down a rabbit hole. Before long, you are in the rabbit hole. Oops, excuse me there. You are in the rabbit hole. And it's not good. I've been there and I've argued with family members over stupid crap like this. It's stupid. Me and my brother, we're on both different sides of the fence, but you know what? You know what we do? We just don't talk about it. We go out, and I'm going to go visit him here in a couple of weeks in Chicago. And I live here in Michigan. I'm going to go to Illinois, and we're going to hang out and check out the town and do some things. And you know what? We're not going to talk one iota about politics because we know we can't. You know, and it's too bad that we can't. I mean, back when I was a kid, I don't remember anybody ever talking about politics. Anybody asking anybody who they're voting for. And if they did, I remember my mom asked somebody asked my mom that one time. It was the only time I heard it. And she said, "None of your business who I vote for. That's my vote. You don't need to know who I'm voting for." And it's true. You don't. And you know. So, you people out there, I know it's past voting time now, and we got who we got in office now, but when it comes up, just please, you know, you got to hear what they got to say because you want to know who you're voting for, but don't let other people convince you of something that doesn't feel right to you, with you. You have a gut instinct, and that's what you should go with. So, don't let the news tell you one thing. It's just like right now. You know, I listen to who I listen to and who I voted for, and they're telling me the grass is green when I don't see the grass being green. I don't see it, and I'm pissed off. I mean, bleep that one out. I'm mad that these people are telling me one thing, and it's not that way. You know, and I'm really fed up with all of it. My first time in my life, I feel like when the election comes up again, just not voting for anybody, but I can't do that. Because like I said earlier, there's too many men and women out there, and I'm one of them. You know, I was in the Army for a little while. But there's a lot of people out there that, you know, that have fought and died for a right to vote. So I just cannot vote. I got to vote. But I know it's kind of a silly video today, but I just kind of thought this over and thought, you know, I'm going to throw something up there. Not going to make too long of a video again. I like to keep it 10 minutes and under. We're at the 8-minute mark now, so just be who you are. Don't let people get you down. And you know, just do the best you can. And stay away from the news media and watching too much social media influencers trying to influence you into doing what they think you should do. You do what you think you should do, and no one else can change your mind. All right, people, let me know in your comments below on what you think about all of this deception out there in the world today, because there's a lot of it. All over, everywhere you turn, deception, 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 and people deceiving you, lying to your face, getting you riled up over nothing. All it does is distract you from what's really going on. They're doing one thing, they're distracting you because they want you to see what they want you to see while they do something else. So people, please, I beg of you, I don't care what you are, Democrat, Republican, Independent, whatever you are, don't let people lead you down a rabbit hole. All right, everybody, I'm going to take off here. I'm out in nature. That's where you should be. Getting some fresh air, listening to birds chirp, and going for a walk, man. That's what it's all about. All right. Take care, and peace, and we'll see you again, okay? Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.